Hello everyone, welcome to my video where I'm gonna discuss about Bojack Horseman, the show. Just watched the show, I completed, so now I'm gonna do a quick review. Let's get it. Let's start with the story. The story is pretty good. I liked it overall. It was about the Bojack, of course, but it was like his complete story from him as a child growing up, becoming an adult, become famous, becoming, the dickhead is, the stubborn is, and then eventually dying slash going to prison, depending on what ending do you prefer. This review will contain some spoilers, just saying, and let's get it. I guess I don't know. The story includes a bunch of his friends, lovers, and enemies he's encountered. Overall, the show is fun, it's good, has some good energy, great lessons, so I liked it. I liked it. I liked the show. Let's start with some positives. I like the storytelling. There was a bunch of back and forth on the during the show instead of a linear progression of what happens. But it was, kind of easy to follow. If you have like a half brain, you should be good. Even though there's a bunch of back and forth and whatnot. So yeah, storytelling was great. I liked it. The voice acting and animation were top notch. Pretty good stuff. I enjoyed that. The music and sounds were generally good and properly timed, which was great because in shows like this, you want the things to actually match up on the sounds to match up what's going on the screen. So that was good. I like the fact that there was a bunch of animals doing some wacky stuff. Like there was this scene where he said, "Damn, the house is full of termites," and then there was termites hitting the wood. That was kind of fun. I was like, yeah, I see that. Or you see the birds flying and whatnot, even though they wouldn't because of their body structure or whatever. That was kind of nice. I like that. I like that from the show. The characters were overall great. My favorites were Diane, this one on the screen. I think she's this way. I think this is this way. I don't know. Behind me. This is the girl behind me. I liked it. I like her. I like Todd. Todd was my second favorite character in the show. My third favorite was Mr. Peanut Butter. It was also good. And from the minor characters, I like the Fly guy the most. Those were like my favorite characters from the show. They were the ones that stood out for me like the most, and I enjoyed their growth, they change, and their personality, everything. I loved them. I loved them. They were nice. There are a bunch of funny jokes and tons of references to movies, actors, and more. Uh, this one, like, not everything I could catch up because I speak eh and average my English. Not only that, but just the references. Sometimes are US only references, local references to the US. It's kind of hard to get because I'm not from the US. But the pro was good. I caught a few of them, so yeah, that was good. That was good. The show got great lessons about life, people, death, society, existential crisis, good things, bad things, the universe. So yeah, the positive and negative of being famous, rich, and whatnot. Friendship, loyalty, sex, a lot of sex. Oof. Uh, yeah, many things. So the show had a bunch of different topics. It was able to balance everything out. So that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. I like the fact that Diane and Bojack they never got intimate. I never. There was this time where like, oh shit, so the guy will get the girl and that's it. But actually, no, they didn't. The only thing they did is share a kiss, and the show grew that from that to build their friendship. So I like that. I like their friendship. It was very good. I like that. There were some unique episodes. And those episodes usually were self-contained stories, which it doesn't affect the main story. It doesn't, retcon or anything. but there was like self-contained story in a sense where if those episodes didn't exist, the show wouldn't change anyway. But it was a great addition. Some of those episodes where the Diane going to Vietnam, that was great. I like that. Bojack's mom's funeral, that was great. It was just pretty much the entire episode was just Bojack monologue about his mom. That was very well done. Princess Caroline, grand, how many times daughter? So yeah, that was the episode from the future where she was telling a story about the background of Princess Caroline, which was great because I was like, hey, everybody got a background. Where is Princess Caroline background? And then we got a new episode. So that was pretty clever. And the episode about Bojack's death, that was also good. I like that. I like that because it's kind of crazy and whatnot. You don't know if that's true or not. What's going on? That was great. Great. The conclusion for most of the characters, I also liked it because the show show the growth of the characters, and from they start and or toward the end, it's completely different. I was not expecting that for some of them. Like Dan got fat. I was like, damn, wow, that's amazing. Wow, all the got his life together for once. Uh, that was amazing because from the beginning of the series, right? I was like, oh, it's gonna be same old, same old. They're gonna start and end the same way, but no, they didn't. So I like it. Now we're gonna go to the negatives, things I didn't like that much from the show. I wish they were a bit different or they were improved upon. If they pretend to make a sequel or something similar or whatever. The negatives. I think this show could benefit from rewrite just a little bit. Like a couple changes that will make the story a little better. Like biggest example I have is like the sister, Bojack's sister. Instead of being presented as his daughter, then his sister, it should be the opposite. It should be her sister, but then it turns out to be his daughter, and she would be the main reason for him to go to rehab and change and evolve as a character. That will be very impressive. But the way it is right now, is presented as a potential daughter, but then it turns out no, she's just a half sister or whatever. But then she just disappears, and then that's it for her. That's it. I'm like, maybe if you could have done something more with this character. I have no idea what happened there. Bojack was super annoying. Super annoying. He was my least favorite character. I wanted him dead. You know, in horror movies or whatever, when you have that hot girl that you just mean to everybody and you know she's gonna die, and her death is so. Yeah, you deserve that. Yes, that's what I wanted to Bojack, to be honest. I know he's the main character or whatever, but it was just being a dick. Like, yeah, it was just being a dick. The redemption arc or whatever, the arc where he changed, I think it came a bit late. I think I would shrink the show a little bit just to show his redemption because he was such a annoying character. Like, he never listens from his lesson. He never listens. He was repulsive, egocentric. He was like fucking up everything for everyone. Like, it was such a hateful character. I did not like it. I did not like his personality at all. In comparison to even Mr. Peanut Butter, which was like cute, annoying, his was just too much. Like, yeah, I think he should go to prison like a couple times for the things he did. Like, the portrait of his character was just not good enough for me. I did not like it. I wanted him dead for up to season 5. To be honest, I think he should just die. The show would be good because it was just fucking up everything for everybody. Like, people trying to change, evolve, he was the one stopping them from changing and evolving. I'm like, why don't you just get the fuck out of my face? Nah, I'm playing. And his ending wasn't that satisfying, to be honest. Unless you swap the orders of the last 2 episodes, because one episode he dies or whatever, but then he goes to prison. I think they should do the reverse. He goes to prison, then dies. But it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't like that much. All characters kept lying, doing something, doing some bad stuff, saying sorry, and when they were clearly not, when they clearly didn't mean it, or have to. So basically, there's this thing in the show where everybody's bad, everybody's flawed. Okay, yeah, okay, good, but then everybody just do the same thing over and over. Everybody lying left and right, and sometimes for no apparently reason. It's like we are adults. We can talk about it. You don't need to make every character kind of similar-ish. I don't know why they do that. It's like, yeah, that was kind of annoying. I don't know. That got boring real quick and kind of blew me off of the show. So, yeah, that's just what happened. Later seasons kind of a bit trendy. You know what I mean? Like Sarah Lynn was twerking in one of the episodes. I think it was the penultimate episode. She was twerking. I'm like, okay. There are a bunch of hashtags also. But at the beginning of the season, there wasn't that many, or there was none. Yeah, that's something I didn't like. Then an influencer showed up, streamer, blah 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 blah. That, I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense, kinda, because this is kind of the reality we live in with the Fortnite. So the show was trying to put those stuff in, but yeah, I would cut half of those stuff, especially the twerking. I did not like that twerking. Who's out here watching cartoon characters twerk? Like, come on, no. And the last thing that I disliked the most was the conclusion, proper conclusion for some of the characters. It's like the show has this habit of just bringing up a character and then doing nothing with it, or it just appears and he lives the same way he appears. Nothing, no background, no nothing, no history, no nothing. It doesn't affect the story, it doesn't do anything. I kind of didn't like that. Some example I have is like the old girlfriend. She appears after waking up for 30 years after coma or whatever. So why didn't you do more with this character? It's like 30 years of her missing out society. That's kind of a lot. Like 30 years from now, we didn't have iPhones. So that shows you the advancement we did as humanity and society. So I think you should do more with that character, because she appears, woke up after 30 years of coma or whatever, but she just disappears. When she's the CEO of the TV show or whatever, maybe they should do a couple of shows with her or whatever. Maybe show her more. I don't know. I just wanted to see her more, because she just disappears. That's it. She appears, becomes Bojack's girlfriend, then they break up, and then she disappears. That's not what you do. If she, it's like, I understand. Okay, if it's just a random character that has nothing to do with anything, okay, whatever. She can just disappear. I'm okay with that. But like when she comes and has an impact on Bojack's life and the story and some of the characters, like for example, Princess Caroline is the one that hires her or whatever, right? Or she works with her. But then Mr. Peanut Butter gets the show because of her, and then Bojack is his ex-boyfriend or whatever. So I don't think this character should just disappear like that. Another example we have is Anna. But Anna is kind of PR, so that's okay, because she was kind of the type of appear and disappear. So okay, I'm gonna give the pass on Anna. But like the director lady, they said, oh, all the entire time they were saying, oh, no need to pay for my daughter tuition. But like at the end, we didn't get an answer. Did she pay for the daughter tuition? If not, then why did you bring it up? When even you showed the daughter. So that was kind of eh. Bojack's sister also just appears, is Bojack's sister, and then disappears. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's nothing to her. Mr. Peanut himself is like, he's a main character, right? But the guy didn't get a proper conclusion, to be honest. So what happened to him after birthday death? Yeah, he has grown as a character. He's more adult, more mature. But what happened to him? Did he also die? Did he went on parties? What did he do? I wanted to know more about those characters. The other character that stood out to me the most that I did not like it was Todd's mom. It's like there was no build up to Todd's mom, and then she appears only for one episode. I was like, wait, what? She appears for one episode, and that's it. It was trying to steal organs for her or whatever. That's such a big deal. I don't think you should use that character for just one episode. That's pretty much what happened. I'm like, maybe they should have more stuff with her, or maybe just give the news to Todd that his mother died, and then that has some kind of impact on Todd's life, because he never had a mother to begin with. But then you give him a mother, and then nothing happens with him nor with the mother. I'm like, a happy reunion. That's it. That's how we get. Like, yeah. Those are my negatives with the show. But overall, I liked it. I do recommend you to watch it. If you have Netflix, that is, because it's all on Netflix. So yeah, in scale, I think I would rate it like a 7. I had a good time. There were some great lessons to be learned, and it was great overall. But those simple things kind of hold it back to being the great show ever. So yeah, I liked it. I will recommend it. Watch it. And oh, if you're gonna watch it, make sure to watch the entire thing, because up to season 4 is kind of mediocre, to be honest. Season 5 they try to close those threads where they give closure to most of the characters, and then that it becomes very very good. On season 6 there are a bunch of episodes, but yeah, like I said, the conclusion for most of the rest of the cast is just eh. So yeah, we are here. Thank you for listening to my mini rant, and we are here. Bye bye.